G'day everyone, welcome back to the Subtropical Food Forest. Today I wanted to chat to you about a couple new varieties of jackfruit I have, and I think everyone who usually watches this channel knows by now, jackfruit are my favourite tree. I absolutely love them, I love everything about the plant, and I've got a couple of new ones, which, especially one new one I'll show you at the end of this video I'm super excited about. I finally got a grafted jackfruit, and in Australia it's insanely hard to get grafted jackfruit. Most big nurseries sell out within half a day of getting grafted jackfruit up. Now I've got a couple new seedling ones I'm super excited about as well. Now I'll just swap the camera around and I'll show you that put in. I'll just move over, it's hiding from the sun a little bit. This guy is a Cosmic Gold jackfruit. This is a really new cultivar. I'll just show you the tag there. It's Cosmic Gold. It's supposed to be crispy gold to sort of amber coloured fruit. This tree I planted 2 months ago. It's actually it started growing real fast. It's probably 6 feet tall now, and it's about 4.5 feet tall when I originally put it in. I don't actually know too much about this variety. I've chatted to the guy who owns Ross Creek, I think it's Ross Creek Tropicals Nursery, on Facebook, and he mentioned it was a selection from the Sunshine Coast, like in the state I live in, Queensland in Australia. It's supposed to be super promising. They've actually got another variety called Ratu Red, which is supposed to have grafted examples of coming up in spring, which I'm really hoping to get. I'm sort of on their list to pick one of them up as well, if I can find anywhere to plant it. Now I'll just move over and show you my next new grafted tree. Okay, now this guy I'm super excited about. This is a grafted jackfruit. I'll show you. Down here is where you can see where the graft was. This guy is a black gold, which is an older variety of jackfruit. They originate from Queensland, the state I live in. I think they're quite well known, the black gold. They're not a crispy jackfruit. They're also not super soft. They're sort of in between. Yeah, sort of a mix of the two. They have really deep orange, rich flesh, and they're supposed to be super vigorous. Now, as you can see, this guy's looking at the moment, his leaves are a little bit yellow, he's a little bit chlorotic. The pot it was in was very small, and when before I planted this guy, I actually took him out of the pot. I washed all the soil off his roots, because he was quite root bound, and actually untangled the roots, and then spread them out in the hole. I've made the mistake with another grafted jackfruit I've shown that I had a girdling root because it was root bound when I planted it, and I didn't want to make any mistakes this time. I've also made sure I haven't planted this guy too deep, like I have some trees in the past. Black gold is supposed to be extremely vigorous growers, and one of the reasons I planted here is I'm renovating my house, and this is going to be an outdoor area behind where you can see. I want this tree to grow up really large and actually help shade all that area, because the sun beats down here really hard in summer. Also, as you can see, I've put up just a little temporary shade structure over here, and the reason I've done that is jackfruit trees, especially when they're small, if you put them straight in the sun, even here when we're coming into winter, their leaves will get sunburnt. A lot of people don't believe me, but you can see these are a couple little seedling jacks I potted up, and this is what I mean when I say their leaves get sunburnt. These leaves were looking perfect. I had it at the front of my house in almost no sun when it was younger. In the last 2 weeks I put it out here, and you can see the leaves it had on it have gotten very sunburnt, whereas it's new growth coming out now it can take the sun. And just because this guy was root bound in the pot, and a little bit sad looking, I decided I'd just give it that little bit extra protection. And this shade cloth is, I think it's 70% shade cloth. I'll leave that on for about a month, and then after that I'll transfer down to 30% shade cloth, and then probably in about 3 months, once I can see it's got new growth and its roots are established, I'll stop. I'll just take that shade cloth off altogether. There's one more jackfruit I want to show you, which is super cool, and that is a variegated jackfruit. I'll just go over there now. Okay, we're now in the front of my yard. You can see this guy. You can see there's a leaf. This guy's variegated. Now this is another Cosmic Gold. It was actually in the same batch as the one I planted from out the back, and I think I planted this one about a week later. As it's growing larger, it's kept some of the variegation, and what I'm really hoping is as this tree gets bigger, it continues to be variegated, because honestly I reckon it'd be super cool to have a variegated Jack, even though I've already got one Cosmic Gold. Usually trees with variegated leaves, their fruit tastes a little different, and yeah, I'm just super keen to see if that ends up being the result from this guy. Like I said, they're supposed to be orange, very crispy. I've never even seen a photo of the inside of one of these fruit, so he's a bit of a mystery, but it'll be interesting to see if he continues his variegation as he grows larger. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I'll do my best to keep you up to date with how these jackfruit grow in the future.